Hey everyone, this is Chef Steven. Welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're going to be doing another recipe out of my cookbook, Get Your Grub On. If you haven't ordered it yet, I highly recommend doing so. Try to start cooking at home just a little bit more, you know. Regardless, we're going to be making some basil pesto. This is a very easy recipe to follow. Not only that, but it goes on so many different things. Now, I don't know if you remember from one of my other videos, we were talking about it. Well, now we're actually going to be making it. We've got our basil, we've got some garlic, we've got some pine nuts, olive oil, a little salt and pepper. Instead of the traditional Parmesan cheese, we're going to try doing some goat cheese and a secret ingredient that's not in the book, some charred jalapenos. So let's get this going. First things first, you're going to want to start throwing everything in the blender. If you don't have a real fancy blender, hey, that's cool too. A little chopper, whatever you got to use, that'll work just as good. Just remember though, you'll have a different consistency. As long as the flavor's good, it's all that matters. Something that I also am going to recommend, make sure that your basil is thoroughly dried out. Smash it down, get it dry, because if it's wet, you're gonna get that water in there. It's gonna start to turn brown, and then you're gonna have brown water in your pesto, and we don't want that. Let's get this in here now. Normally I would say chop it all up. However, it's gonna get all blended, so yeah, you don't have to worry about it. We're gonna put some goat cheese in here. Again, normally Parmesan is what you use, but A, I don't have it, and B, I wanted to experiment. We're just gonna throw all this in here. We're also gonna get some pine nuts. Now you could do cashews, you could do pecans, you could do any kind of nuts that you like. That's totally up to you, and again, whatever you like. We're not gonna forget our charred jalapenos. I've had it in my refrigerator, so I figured, you know what? Let's start using some of this stuff up. Of course, a little salt. Watch that, because you could always put salt in, but you can't take it out. Some black pepper. If you would rather use white pepper, it's fine too, either or. And then to make sure that everything goes in there and blends very well, we're gonna throw some olive oil in there. Now I'm just gonna throw this whole bottle in there, because now we're gonna have a lot of pesto. All you gotta do, blend it up. If it doesn't blend, all you gotta do is press it down. We'll mix that up just a little bit, so that way we can start to get it to mix up. And if you want to throw a little more olive oil in there, by all means, go for it, which we might end up doing. Now to taste it. Delicious. Let's throw a little more salt in there. You're gonna get that nice jalapeno kick. What I like is you're getting that fruitiness from the olive oil. That basil is just so fragrant. And we did use a lot because I had a lot. So let's mix this up one more time. Let's try it again. I like that a lot. It's delicious, easy to make. So I hope you learned something fast. Go to Chef Steven Gonzalez to get a copy of my cookbook, Get Your Grub On. There's 125 recipes, 256 pages. Great photography, so that way you know what to expect. Follow me on social media, Chef Steven Gonzalez on Facebook, Chef Steeg on Instagram. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and we will catch you next time.